Hello, welcome to Always Basic YouTube channel where everything starts from basic. And for today's video, I'll show you how to replace a LCD replacement for Vivo phones, Vivo Y81. This phone's LCD is broken and the client wants to replace it. So she admitted it to me, and now we will replace it, and I'll show you how to replace it, and just enjoy the video. And let's prepare the necessary tools: the LCD for the replacement, and the small screwdriver, a Phillips screwdriver for the cell phone inside the motherboard, and a steel pick beside the blue screwdriver, steel pick to run in the edges to make the screen pop out. And lastly, we need a small T screw for 0.6 T screw for the two screw in the near the charging port. First, we need to remove the same tray because it's in the way in opening the back cover. And then let's remove these two small T.06 screw Torx Turks a T screw. Let's remove it. But sometimes you will encounter a hard loose screwdriver, so you don't have a choice but to use a soldering iron to melt the cover in order to remove it, and then use the pliers to unscrew it. The only way. I've done it many times. And then after removing the two screw in the near charging port, you need to use the steel pick to run into the corner and to remove the back cover. And then it's smooth and not so hard, so I'm using my nail so that no more scratch will be added. And then it's all removed. And then let's remove the screws from this cover of the motherboard, this steel cover. Just remove all the screw, and then you will see in all the connectors with it on the battery and the LCD. So we need to remove this cover here. If you will encounter a loose screws here, so all you have to do is use a small drill to polish the head of the screw in order to remove it, because sometimes there's a rust in the screw, so it's hard to unscrew it, and it will turn circle, so you can't unscrew it. So just use a grinder, metal grinder. Then after removing all the screw, we can remove this cover here, and you will disconnect the battery first, then remove it, since it don't have no adhesive, so we'll just remove it directly. Mostly it has a double-sided tape. It's fixed and it's so hard, so you need to use alcohol or a Fuji lighter fluid to soften it. And then now I'm using this steel pick to remove the LCD, so just gently and slowly, because it's a glass, you might hurt yourself, and it's cracked, and there's so many small glass. After removing the old LCD, so we need to clean these edges of the housing, which where the new LCD will be fixed. So just clean it using the steel pick. Just rub it in the corner until all the old glue will be removed. Just rub it and rub it until all the old glue will be removed. And if you don't remove it, the old LCD will not hold properly when putting the new LCD, and sometimes it will not be even. So the finishing touch is the Fuji lighter fluid for finishing cleaning. I'm using with a cotton. Any cotton will do. And after cleaning, so we will try this new LCD. We will try it first before we put the glue, because sometimes the replacement LCD it's not working or has line, so we can still do process a replacement or refund for this, for the new LCD replacement. So when checking, we need to clean, that's why we need to clean the edges first, so that there will be no broken glass in the edges. So let's try it. Let's unplug it, then put the battery, and it's power on. Oh, good, it has a display. So let's try the LCD, and if everything touches, so it has no line, and let's try the touch if everything will be touch and no touch malfunction. So let's type a message, and it's good. Let's power it off, and now let's put a glue. I'm using T1000 here. So let's put the glue in the corner, in the edges, gently and slowly, because too much is bad. Just just enough to LCD that will hold. And let's scatter the glue evenly, and remove the excess glue and put it on the missing. And after putting the glue, let's plug the LCD. Let's fix it, and don't forget the cover for the cover of the audio receiver. It's the metal, this one that I'm putting, so don't forget that it's the cover for the audio receiver. And now it's on a flat surface, so there's no bend on the housing. It's all good, and it mounted perfectly and fine. So let's put the LCD fixture, this one. If you don't have this, you can use a rubber band or a tape, like a scotch tape or packaging tape. You can use it, since this one don't have a bend on the housing, so it's will be easy fixed. Let's wait it until the glue will be dry, probably 10 to 30 minutes it will be dry, and after it dry we will close everything. And 13 minutes later, let's assemble the cell phone. Let's assemble this unit. So removing the LCD fixture, the battery, the LCD plug in, then putting all back, the screw in this motherboard cover, and then the back housing, and the two small screwdriver, and lastly the same tray. Don't forget the same tray, guys. And then let's power on, and everything goes well. And lastly, we will try a charger, if it will charge. Maybe it will not charge or charge. Okay, it's charging now. It's all good. And
Charging.
thank you guys for watching our videos, and please don't forget to like and subscribe. I love you all.